Hi, my name is Reece, Gypsy-Marajà, and I just wrote my first book called Memoirs of an American Gypsy. You can get it on Kindle and Amazon and xlibris.com. First chapter is called To Europe. 3 connection flights total. The first one goes well. I fall asleep before takeoff from Baltimore to JFK. New York, although my opinion is generated from a Seoul airport source, seems pretty cool. A ton of hipsters and cute coffee shops line the walkways. Oh, and a manicure and pedicure booth that has my naked, boring toes wiggling in my flip-flops. I board the plane headed to Amsterdam. We are about to take off, and I can't help but smile. All around me people are speaking in French, Dutch, Italian, and tongues of unknown origin. Silly English accents tickle my ears as I am reminded of my dad's uncanny ability to pull off faux proper English from attending 12 years of London hair shows. My neighbor is a girl, in offensively bright pink garb, downing an even more offensive oily tuna fish sandwich. I cross my fingers in hopes they'll have vegan options for dinner. My stock of leftover oatmeal blueberry waffles and fresh cherries are running low. I spot an interesting specimen just 4 rows up, although I can only see his left ear, shining with 2 small hoop earrings. His ponytail peeks out from his headrest, spilling onto a bare shoulder of tats. He turns, and I spot an intimidating amount of facial hair. What friendly eyes he wears, on a chain around his neck! My attention is redirected to the couple in front of me, and, uh-oh, I spy a small baby. Young mammals, although cute and fuzzy, can be a volatile explosion of tears and snot, a scream fest, or flying poop machine just waiting to ignite. Speaking of which, I believe it's time that someone provides a brief commentary on airplane bathrooms. So, you walk in through doors designed to be a closet, and not a generous, adult-sized closet. I'm talking RV Space Saver, or a jacket nook found in the ghettos of Harlem small. Not a very hospitable entryway, but no matter. Post-urination or what have you, there is a conspicuous handle with matching flush instructions. Too bad it wasn't in French as well. French as well. Les fluches is too cool, oui? Oui. So I flush, and then realize it should have said, flush with caution, because holy pee, it was the most terrifying. It was the most terrifying response from a simple lever I have ever experienced. I thought I was going to get sucked in. The blast was worse than a cannon. Perhaps it's some sick joke to make old people re-pee their pants. Potential terrorist weapon? Startled and upset. I wash my hands because I'm clean and hygienic, and notice that there is a small hole next to the sink which reads, "No cigarettes." I can't believe they wouldn't write paper towels or trash or some equally useful statement. Anyways, I make my way back to my seat and decide that complaining about the bathroom would be asinine. The pre-takeoff fasten your seatbelts part begins via pre-recorded television show. It's also in multiple languages, which makes everything so much more interesting. In des toilettes means of the smoke detector? Isn't that wonderfully ridiculous? We take off, and I sink into my seat. At ease and quite comfortable, I am actually looking forward to the handful of sitting hours I have in front of me. There's a movie playing, and it looks hilarious, so I put headphones on and watch it. Immediately after, a very loud bing occurs. Like the seatbelt light turned on. Normal. Nothing of concern. Except it continues to ring. Bing! 3 seconds pass. Bing! 3 seconds. Bing! 3 sec. The pinkly dressed woman next to me begins flailing her arms around in the air like someone is spitting on her. People start eyeing. Grown men begin to whine. A stewardess eventually comes on the loudspeaker and my headphones and asks for our forgiveness. Apparently they are working on the problem, which will require the audio of this charming Adam Sandler film to be turned off. And I was just getting into it. I begrudgingly watch the movie in silence. Boo! But then the stewardess comes on again and says that they will be serving complimentary wine and beer. Yay! Several minutes later, the drink trays come around and I order my healthful self of refreshing tomato juice, figuring I'll save my wine consumption for dinner. While the lovely red-headed flight attendant is pouring me a red tall glass of TJ, I ask if there's any vegan options. No? Apparently I needed to request that ahead of time. But I did. I feel a frown form and a tummy grumble run amok. Boo. She asks the graying steward if there are any extra veg meals. She replies, yeah, yay, I get to eat today, a big smile. Oh, and the movie has sound again. Oh, goody, back on track. Or on flight, I suppose, would be more appropriate. Time flies as I immerse myself in silly Sandler humor, and I am the first to receive dinner. Salad, fruit cup, and a mini Asian vegetable rice medley to satiate my tummy rumbles. I take out my chopsticks and chow down. Sipping my generous cup of free Merlot, I feel my bladder requesting attention yet again. Bathroom trip number 2 is efficacious, despite my low confidence in airplane restrooms. The toilet really frightened me last time. Anyways, the walk to the back of the plane is made with little to no loss of balance. The closet doors are so easy to maneuver, I forget their awkwardness. I even close my ears in anticipation, managing to avoid the sudden flush of the world's most powerful bathroom toilet. Woo! And lastly, I notice that indeed there is a silly stick figure gesturing trash throw on the little rubbish bin, paper towel opening all along. Ah, what a lovely world we live in when wearing rose-colored glasses. Re-arriving at my seat just in time to observe a sweet old woman oohing and eyeing over that baby, my heart gets a little warm. That pretty smile just made my whole day, she exclaims. Oh, how sweet. I can't believe the little critter hasn't even cried once during the whole journey. Sitting back, ocularly relaxing in the direction of the map of our flight on the fairly large television screen ahead, I realize that I'm going to Europe. I'm about to hang out in a land of accents and quirky culture and demandingly interesting history. For 2 whole months. In fact, I'm the one with the accent. A rush of excitement mixed with sweet dry Merlot flushes over me. Pink dress sneezes. I respond with a friendly Gesundheit.